Hello, my dear students. Hope you all are doing great. So, today we are going to start concept 3 of soil erosion and conservation chapter. Dear children, in this concept, we will discuss about soil conservation. So, let's go. Children, do you know what is soil conservation? Okay, let me just tell you, children. The protection of soil from erosion is called conservation of soil. As we all know that soil is very important for us and it takes millions of years to form soil. So we need to protect soil. And this method of protecting soil from erosion is called soil conservation. Children, let us see what are the methods by which we can conserve soil. Okay, the first method which you all are familiar with is afforestation. Then we have growing plants in farmlands, avoiding overgrazing, construction of embankments, and step farming. Children, one by one, we will learn in detail about all these methods and how we can conserve the soil. So, let us just start with afforestation. What is afforestation? You are correct, children. Planting trees on a large scale is called afforestation. Children, you all know that the roots of the trees hold the soil very tightly and thus it helps in soil conservation. So we should plant more and more trees. And if the trees are cut for our needs, then we should plant another tree in its place. And this method is called reforestation. Okay, children. So I hope it is clear to you all. Children, even like planting grasses on the hillsides help to stop water from carrying away the soil. So, if we are following this step, we can definitely conserve the soil. Children, another method which is used to conserve soil is growing plants in the farmlands. Children, when the land is not being used for farming, it is good to grow grass or some other plants to bind the soil particles. And this is how it will stop erosion. Children, what the farmers do, they just grow some seasonal vegetables and pulses to protect the soil erosion until the next crop is planted. And that's how the field is never empty and it is always covered with some kind of plants. Children, even growing bushes or trees along the edges of farmlands reduces soil erosion because this will reduce the speed of wind. So, children, if we follow these measures, we can definitely stop erosion and we can just conserve the soil. Another method to conserve the soil is by avoiding overgrazing. Children, I think you all know what is grazing. Okay, children. So what happens that when people take their kettles to the fields to graze, they take them to the same field again and again, and when they are allowed to graze on the same area continuously for a longer time, the entire grasses or the plant cover will be finished from that piece of land and that soil will become loose and that's how it can be easily carried away by wind or water. So we should try to avoid overgrazing. Children, I hope it is clear to you all. Now let us move to the next step. This is construction of embankments. Children, if you have ever visited to a dam or maybe to the riverside, you must have seen strong embankments of rocks and stones are constructed on both the sides of a river or a stream, and this will help in preventing soil erosion. Children, we all know that running water washes away a large portion of the fertile topsoil during the floods. So, if the embankments are built, it will prevent flooding of water in the adjoining fields and check soil erosion. So, we can say that construction of embankments will help in preventing soil erosion. Children, I hope it is clear to you all. Another method of conserving soil. Okay, children, these are the pictures of the embankments which are built along the sides of the rivers. Now, let us discuss about the another method which is used for conserving soil, which is step farming. Children, this is the picture of the terrace farming or the step farming, we say, which is done on the hillside. If you have ever visited any hill station, you must have definitely seen this, and it looks really, really beautiful. And also, it helps in preventing soil erosion. So, let us discuss about this. Children, farming is done by cutting steps on the hill slopes, and this method is called terrace or step farming. How will it help, children? Let us see that. This reduces the speed of water as it flows down and therefore reduces soil erosion. Children, even the soil eroded from one step is deposited on the next step, and that is how it reduces the loss of fertile topsoil. So, children, I think you all have understood how step farming helps in soil conservation. Children, so, this is all about today's concept. In case of any doubt, feel free to ask me in the live class. And there are some questions given here. You can just try to answer them orally and draw the diagram in the notebook. Children, which is the most fertile layer of soil? Then we have, why do we need to conserve soil? And the next question, you just need to explain soil profile with the help of a diagram. That's all for today, children. Thank you so much. Have a good day.